Hello my friends, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. In yesterday's video, we did wrap up the Omega/Aria DLC, and I feel like I didn't appropriately express how much I really enjoyed it. I love the longer DLCs that Mass Effect does. I can't remember another example. Oh, the other example was Liara's DLC with the Shadowbroker. I really liked that one, and I felt like this was similar. I think I like the Liara version better, but either way, they were both great, breaks from like the main storyline, but still tied in to the main storyline. So I really like that. But anyway, we did a bunch of scanning as well, and we're gonna finish that up today. So back in here we shall go, because I would hopefully like to get on to the next priority mission today, if time permits. Now I wanted to scan this little planet here, but there's a boop over here somewhere. But I'm wondering if I park myself here, can I get both?
Signal confirmed.
No, I did not get both. Oh, but fuel. Fuel is extremely useful. Really? There's nothing here? We'll try here. Okay, I thought there would have been some. I mean, the fact that they had to destroy this super collider is such a priority. I couldn't imagine that not having something on here worth scanning. I just don't think I got close enough when I collected the fuel. And the Reapers may get me, but I can always reload as needed. What I get? Engineers. Oh, that does make sense. I think I've gotten it all. Yes. Yalessa is done.
Faster than light jump successful.
88%. And I'm pretty sure this one down here at the bottom, the one I did first yesterday, Vernio. Okay, that's also 100%. All right, so just Parnitha left to read and explore, or read and scan. And it has a fueling station. But I'm gonna go to the Citadel next, so I don't need to do that. So he's got this tiny ring here in the middle, right by the sun, that has nothing on it. Wow, this is a huge system. Wrapped in a crushing haze of hydrogen and methane, Corinth is named for an Asari goddess of war and hunting, the two being similar in the Asari mindset. The planet is particularly bright in Thessia's morning and evening skies, enough to cast noticeable shadows on moonless nights. Understandably, warriors and hunters operating at night were grateful for Corinth's blessing. The planet was never heavily exploited for minerals. Early Asari explorers focused on the asteroid belt, and by the time robo-mining machines were created that could withstand the intense heat, more lucrative planets were already on the star charts. Modern charts record several scientific stations orbiting the planet, but it appears that all have been destroyed by the Reapers. Well, that could be a reason to scan. But let's read the rest and see if there's others that are better. It's Thessia! The Asari homeworld has been called the crown jewel of the galaxy, the apex of democracy, and the beating heart of galactic love. Its republics have remarkably low incidence of war, disease, violent crime, or famine, riding a stable economy backed by wealthy colonies and Thessia's vast element zero reserves. Traces of Ezo in the water and soil are so common that most life on Thessia has adapted to its presence. Thessia's fortunes have been upended by the Reaper assault. The communications infrastructure that forms the backbone of the society's democracies has been eliminated. Millions are without power, water, or food, a move to coerce the Asari into widespread surrender. This is a necessary part of the Reaper strategy, since husks alone have difficulty disarming or capturing a population full of biotics. Yes, I would expect that, yes. No, here we go. The lifeless sister planet to Thessia lacks water or oxygen, just like the unloved sister, or the less pretty sister. Oh. It is covered instead with deserts. The air, a mix of carbon dioxide and ethane, the manageable temperatures and gravity on Pyrus led to heavy exploitation from mineral wealth in the beginning of the Asari space age. Today, Pyrus is largely mined out. Pyrus is named for an ancient Asari goddess of death who was not seen as a malefic figure, but as one who guided Asari spirits on their final journey. Okay. From her home in the stars, she could grant an Asari who had lost a lover the ability to restore them to life in another body. This legend, heavily modified, formed the basis for a recent, highly profitable human system called Nicaea Corridor. The Reapers targeted Pyrrhus from orbit, its population too small to bother harvesting. Wreckage of the old doomed cities and spaceports dot the landscape. Another planet we're scanning, so we're 3 for 3 that I need to scan so far. I feel like that's not gonna go very well, considering I've still got 4 more planets to look at. A large reflective asteroid, Lawson, is almost visible in Thessia's night sky and was discovered soon after the Asari developed optics. When the space age finally arrived, the rocky asteroid was among the first to be mined for its valuable deposits of platinum group metals. Lawson is named for the servant of the goddess Athena, who besieged the goddess for the gift of pottery, forging, and biotics. Lawson then sailed the sea and sky, teaching these gifts to mortals. It is said that the aging, powerful matriarch begged Athena for the gift of prophecy so that she would see whether the Asari would prosper in the future. Athena refused, prophecy being hers alone, and when Lawson tried to steal it from Athena's silver jars, Athena struck her down. The Reapers have so far ignored the mining facility on Lawson, as it offers little strategic value and is far from the system's mass relay. Another planet to scan. It's a great system for potential assets. Janiri is a hydrogen-helium gas giant named for an ancient Asari goddess of seasons, storms, and agriculture. With the advent of the Siari religion, Janiri's holy day, Januaris, became largely secular, but it is still celebrated on worlds with Asari influence. During the Reaper attack on Thessia, the Asari Armada used Janiri as a staging base for their hit-and-run attacks. I'm laughing because it's just another planet worth scanning. So Janiri is the staging base for their hit-and-run attacks on the invading Reapers, jumping to FTL to loose pursuers, and discharging the static into Janiri's magnetic field as they prepared for another attack. This forced the Reapers to mount a counteroffensive to drive the Asari away from the planet, using ships that would otherwise have been hammering Thessia itself. That was a snarry. That was a sorry. They're so sneaky. Athena is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with spectacular rings. The planet's apparent magnitude varies when seen from Thessia based on atmospheric conditions and relative distance. To the ancient Asari, the mysterious star that shone in some months and disappeared in others was linked to fortune, and so it was named Athena after the matriarch of the pantheon and a goddess of prophecy and fate. Athena's worship changed over time, eventually becoming the basis for a monotheistic religion in which her maiden, matron, and matriarch aspects oversaw all stages and roles in Asari society. When an Asari says by the goddess, they are referring to Athena. Oh, okay. Like Janiri, the planet Athena served as a rally point during the Reaper invasion, where fleeing Asari ships could discharge their drive cores so they can make another FTL jump. The Reapers were forced to chase the Asari away from the planet, buying Thessia valuable time. Sneaky, sneaky. Tali'Zorah is a hydrogen-methane ice giant with a core of frozen ammonia and trace hydrocarbons. The world is named for an ancient Asari goddess of love, sex, travel, and law. She's covering a lot of different things. Spheres of influence whose overlap initially baffled human xenoanthropologists. Yes, I did say it right. Asari reproductive instincts are strongly exogamos. And before alien contact, their instincts sent the Asari roaming outside their kinship groups to avoid mating with relatives. Yes, that would probably be good. The journeys necessitated a system of rules governing guests, fugitives, and alliances, all watched over by the goddess Tali'Zorah. The Reapers have ignored Tali'Zorah so far, It's science stations and moon-based mining equipment offering little strategic importance. It is likely that a destroyer will eventually be sent here to exterminate any civilians. Ooh. Well, if they haven't destroyed it yet, it's probably definitely worth scanning. There are just so many things to scan here. Well, let's start here.
I found something.
She found something. Nope. That was super easy. What'd I get? Asari cruiser. Cybane. I would have expected scientists. Something like that. And there were other planets here that I needed to scan. Oh, is it because it's a homeworld? Reapers aren't coming? Oh, wait, I'm already at 100%. So does that mean this whole cluster is done now? It is. Oh, it was so cool to come to the Asari homeworld cluster. That was really nice. I will probably do my war asset. I was going to say I would probably do my war asset updates after we go to the Citadel. The Alliance docks Citadel. We're avoiding the rest for right now.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
No thanks.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Let's see. Commander Bailey. Jacob's still here. You talk to Aria. There's a scientist on the Commons. Miranda? Miranda's over here too. James and Zaeed. Okay. So nobody here, but let's see if there's any new conversations. Probably not.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
Yes.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves
She doesn't want to fight her brother, and she's okay dying against the Reapers.
Against the Reapers than Cerberus, ma'am.
And I'm okay with that. I still think she's probably going to die. Ah, the view. So pretty.
Forces have killed the last invading forces. After obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the
Okay. I've heard that one. Let's take the elevator to, guessing the hospital?
Status recognized.
No, embassies.
1 moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Okay, I don't think there's anything over here, but I just want to be sure. I've talked to you a million times. You say the same thing.
Heavy losses are mounting as human colonies Elysium, Tiptree, and Zeus Hope.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Forces. Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers.
Heard about Grissom Academy. And
my wife's just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get
ugh,
out too.
she needs her daughter to be looked after. So sad. I don't expect him to have anything new, but let's just double check.
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, everyone's walking around in it. These are dark days for all of us.
You got your work cut out for you.
You and me both, Shepard.
I love that voice actor so much. Colonel Ty is amazing. I will come back to the Spectre Terminal when I finish. Actually, no, let's,
Spectre status recognized.
Yep. My Spectre status is recognized. Oh, I didn't check in with Ashley on the ship. Forgot about that. Sure, it'll be fine. And I just checked those yesterday. And nothing on the Spectre Terminal right now. Oops. Sorry, Ashley. I'll talk to you when I get back. Hopefully it'll be okay. Nobody over here, right? There's never anyone over there. My unending ability to run. In the third game. She can't do in the first two.
After obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders
Okay, Krogan are
alliance with the Turian
still doing their
Spectre
thing.
status recognized. Please select a destination.
Let's go to the
One
hospital.
moment, please.
Because there is a Jacob there.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Is he just here permanently now because Thane is no longer with us? I'd much rather have Thane. Even if he didn't do or say anything.
Something else?
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again.
Yeah.
Take care, Jake.
Yeah.
You too, Shepard.
Yeah. Really happy. I don't know if I would ever romance him, knowing what I know that the worst I thought of Jacob does actually happen. I don't think I'd ever want to romance him. Not even for like a completionist or achievement point. No, thank you. And is the scientist here? The scientist is not here. Nothing to hear.
Stated that his support of the Turians proves that the Reaver forces continue their assault on Asari space.
They do. I just went through Asari space and those Asari, they're sneaky. It is odd to me how some of them automatically open, but some don't. I wish it was all or nothing. Maybe.
Spectre status recognized.
Okay.
Please select a destination.
Let's go to the
One moment,
commons.
please.
I think this is where the scientist is.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Here's the scientist.
I think I know which project you mean, and I've got a Hesperia-Period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help. So, what were you able to pull from the inscriptions? Really? Excellent. I knew they'd find something.
So I'm guessing that Athena Nebula Hesperia-Period statue is complete. And I have more assets now. And all the things. Well, I'm not going to get all the things, but I'm okay with that. We talked to him already. Okay, let's go see Miranda. Miranda's here. You are not Miranda.
Reaver forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus class
Um,
and the Salian Nebula.
Oh, is she in here? And let's save just in case I do something I shouldn't be doing.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
What is it?
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
I trust you. Mostly. I mean, you did, tell the elusive man to F off when I did, so that helped.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess.
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it.
You actually did it, didn't
The
you?
elusive man stopped me.
Stop? What? What? Stopped you?
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
You were cautious I'm not a slave? I'm gonna go with the first one, because I want to see where this goes, because she's not gonna say you were cautious.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
Yeah.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways. But you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
Her hair still bothers me. It's just so poofy up top. I feel like, anyway, thanks, but it's okay. What's done is done. I mean, like, I'm not really okay with the fact that you wanted to zombify and mind control me, but you didn't. And you've kind of proven yourself then. So it's not okay, but it's okay. Is that an option?
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
Yeah, but like, they don't always pan out in the end. Right? Like, I'm not gonna be there to save your behind. Like, I don't, like, is that my catch up with Miranda over? Or is she gonna actually show up again? Am I gonna help her with her sister? Is like something gonna happen? Like, don't tell me. I'm just voicing my concerns, I suppose. She did.
No replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Counselor Donnelly.
Yeah, I feel like we've got other priorities right now in the entire universe than worrying about who's going to replace Udina. All right, who's anyone over here? And then Liara's still here somewhere. I don't expect anything, but I do want to find her. Here she is.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Okay, so let's head to. We're gonna end in the bar like we normally do, Purgatory. But we need to go do the other version of the docks because Zaeed's there and somebody else was there. Not Garrus. Garrus isn't coming to the Citadel anymore unless it's a date night with Shepard. So docks holding area. Zaeed and James. Is he back up here playing poker?
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Nothing here. Nothing here. Got our teenage refugee still there. Isn't this the Vakarian who I kind of killed? Shouldn't he have been moved on?
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosque? Don't remind me. Little scumbag shot his mouth off on a patrol mission once. Got half his squad killed. Real popular after that. We couldn't boot him from the Suns fast enough. Should have ended his tenure with a bullet.
Okay.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosque?
Vosque,
Don't
yeah.
remind
Okay.
me. Little scumbag shot his mouth off on a patrol mission once. Got half his squad killed.
Hey there.
It's you, hey.
Your voice is carrying quite far, Zaeed. Thank you. They'll totally be on the next shuttle. I'm sure they're happy you're just alive, but you're all alone.
About time. I know. You don't have to say anything, but I'm about to make my comeback.
Sure you are.
You just gonna stand there and watch?
That's what I do. That's not creepy at all.
You're kind of making me nervous, Commander. I'd ask them to deal you in, but I think they're afraid of you.
Yeah.
You're kind of killing my mojo here, Jefe. I was up a minute ago. You just came by at
a bad time. Yes, I've heard all these before.
Shit.
Okay. Let's check on myself.
Got any pets? You look like a Varen person.
I want a Varen. I'm excited to hear like the renegade
I'll take that.
version of the Shepard VI. That should be amusing. Okay, so we need to go and do Purgatory. I think that's it. Our Edie and Joker are still on a date. But that should be it then. Purgatory, and then back to the ship, and talk to everyone there, especially Ashley.
I believe those are my
And then we'll have like 5 minutes of the next main mission, right? That's about standard, I think. Okay. I feel like there are other fast travel points that I just kind of completely ignore, and it's fine.
Spectre
We get there.
status recognized. One
Eventually, in the end, we get there.
moment. Now arriving at ward level Purgatory.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
She got rid of her car to get you awesome armor. Well, hello, Aria.
It seems the galaxy can't keep us apart. Since we took back Omega, I've been consolidating my resources for the war. It's a little easier to coordinate from here. So unfortunately, I'll be slumming it on the Citadel for the time being. The Blue Suns, Bloodpack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
Omega?
How's the rebuilding going on Omega?
People understand the first order of business is shoring up defenses. No one wants another invasion. So they're enduring valiantly, not that they have a choice. Once again, I am Omega.
Okay, bye.
We'll talk later.
You're so awesome.
I'm sure.
She's great. I just love her character. It's so great.
I miss Afterlife.
Yeah, this place is so clean and squeaks. Anyhow, thanks for the drink. But why
You can just go back to, well, I don't know if you can go back to Afterlife, but
Might as well.
Turian dancing. It's great. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm looking for Joker and Edie. Are they down here on a date still? Probably. There they are. Hi.
Your turn. Counselor Irissa.
Not hot. Too much makeup. Not really my thing.
Shaira, the consort.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalatras Linron.
Ew, no one likes the Dalatras. Okay, that's done. Done over here. Okay, I don't know that we will, but stop. Leave me alone. Go put on pants and stop following me around. But I want to go check the Spectre terminal one more time. I don't think there'll be anything, but I'd rather do it now. Just in case. Very, very slowly, we will run up to the embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
I know. Oh, I just have a bad feeling she's going to send her kid off and all the bad things are going to happen because nobody's getting a happy ending these days. Maybe Aria is. But that's only if Shepard saves everybody else. Okay. Spectre Terminal. Not the one I wanted. Okay. Nothing. So we need to head back to the Normandy and start one final check-in with everybody, which in theory should not take very long. And then we can head off to, what is it? It's the Tally quest, what I'm going to be calling the Tally quest, because it makes the most sense. Because we're going to go find the Quarian fleet. And if Tally's going to be anywhere, it's going to be there. And I wonder if our friend Legion might be there as well. Because the Quarian were all into going to war with the Geth for reasons.
Please select one moment, please.
Reasons that kind of made sense, but at the same time didn't make sense because I didn't feel like they were going to do very well. And I assuming now we're going to like see what happened with my neutral stance on everything.
Commander?
Okay, nothing from you. Let's go talk to Joker and Edie will give us some more brain-aching deep thoughts, right?
Commander?
Hello, Shepard.
Nope, nothing. Gotta remember to talk to Ashley. That's the important one, because I totally skipped her last time. Sorry, Ashley, I swear it's not on purpose. And then we'll finish doing assets at the very end. I also didn't check in. Nope, wrong one. Okay, nobody was in there. And no one's in here. Yeah, I kind of just went straight to Dr. Chakwas and got my new powerful biotic ability. Nothing in there. No one's in there. Ashley?
Hey there.
Hi.
Hey there.
Okay, I interrupted you last time. You were telling me about your sister. And I'm assuming you guys are all good now. Well, as good as can be expected with your husband passing away.
How are you, Commander? How are you, Commander?
Okay. Garrus is going to tell me not right now. Right?
How's it going?
Oh.
How's it going?
That's different. It's less like, go away, you're annoying me.
A pleasure to see you.
Yeah. Nothing there.
Hello again.
Liara. Nothing there. Alright, bye Glyph. Look after Liara, like I always tell you to do. I know I've talked about making the memorial wall longer, like with Renegade, making all the worst decisions. But like, could you make it shorter? Like, is there any way to, like, I would assume there's no way to save Thane. I would assume that you would have to go, I don't know if you could save Morden. I imagine there might be a way. But then someone else might be there.
Shepard?
But I'm wondering, Like, Caden or Ashley would always be there because of Mass Effect 1, you had to pick one of them. But all the other crew... No, I imagine it can't... A lot of them would still just have to be there because I think some of you mentioned that a lot of the people on the list are from the Normandy crash with the beginning of Mass Effect 2. So I'm rambling, I know. I'm sorry. I'm thinking out loud.
Commander.
Okay, one more floor. And then we'll do our war assets, and then we'll be out of here. I love the puppy. The puppy kicks in his sleep.
Everything is in order. Everything is in order.
Okay. You hearing some humming, James?
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
No. But it is funny that I guessed your response this time. Okay, war assets.
Commander.
Private Campbell. Westmoreland. There we go. Because I should have them from my last scanning and then also from the quest I turned in on the Citadel. Okay, Alliance Engineering Corps. Cuts roads through mountains and builds bases while the bulk of the AEC has active wartime duties. Prothean data drives, and then the base of Hesperia-Period statue is covered in Prothean writing. Translations have been proven useful to engineers working on the Prothean device. So I think that's it there. And then Asari. Cruiser Nefrane. The Asari cruiser Nefrane is named for a lost city said to be buried in ice at Thessia's South Pole. The cruiser still carries scars from scores of Geth fighters it took on during the Battle of the Citadel in 2183. The crew refuses to have the scars removed, considering them marks of honor and a reminder of how close they came to annihilation. I do like the shape of their large ships. Asari research ships. The Asari scientists in Orisoni had isolated themselves to prevent academic and corporate theft of their work. They've been researching new polymers, looking for a material with high heat resistance and zero conductivity that is dirt cheap to produce. One of their prototype materials appears ideal for insulating crucibles venting chambers. There might be some more. Asari cruiser Cybane. Cybane is an Asari cruiser-class warship. A mix-up during the cruiser's construction left it with an unusually large drive core, and engineers redesigned the ship around the excessive power source. The Cybane's unusually robust engines provide enough energy to generate kinetic barriers normally reserved for dreadnoughts. And then Asari engineers. The graceful soaring spires common to Asari architecture look deceptively delicate, but Thessia's palaces, universities, and theaters have stood longer than most civilians. Asari architectural engineers dispatched to the Crucible are testing the weapon's construction to make sure it can withstand tremendous amounts of pressure. If built improperly, stress could tear the Crucible in half upon activation. That would probably be bad. I'm getting I'm not gonna get a perfect one, I think some of you have said, and I'm okay with that, but I still feel like I'm gonna get a huge chunk of war assets. I don't know what that means for my last battle. Does it make it super easy and we all survive and, live in harmony? Probably not. But it's interesting. Okay, let's get out here and then let me do a hard save. And let's look at our next priority mission, because before I started today's video, I did go through all of these just to double check it. I don't have access to, I could do the DLC for Dr. Bryson. Some of you said it's okay to do now, that I shouldn't get any spoilers for future quests. I'm gonna put it off a minute. I kind of want to break things up a little bit. So, but the rest of these side quests, I don't think I have access to where I need to go. So to priority Perseus Vale, we shall go. And the quest says the Quarian fleet offers both technical specialists and support ships to assist with the Crucible. We need to meet the Quarian admirals and obtain their help in the war effort, which should be super interesting. And we need to go, I think it was the Far Rim. I should probably do scanning and whatnot when I get there, but I was gonna say I should probably do scanning and stuff when I get here, but I kind of want to hold off since I just did some earlier today. Oh yeah, it's the big red star that's imploding or something, but anyway, we're gonna go to the Quarian envoy ship and we'll do the reading of the planets and the scanning and stuff after this quest that I'm on. Those are the words. Well, except for this one. We can read this one. So this diplomatic frigate is like no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature and it appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. Oh, Tali, what did you do? How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open and welcoming messages are being tight-beamed to the Normandy. Well, let's dock.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
It's Morgan. I love Claudia Black's voice acting. I love all of these voice actors. They're all amazing. Of course, we're facing annihilation from the Reapers, but oh, let's go start a war with the Geth. I mean, I get it. You want your homeworld back, but like, is this the opportune moment? Is that what's happening? Well, tell me about your history.
Your homeworld? You mean Renok?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them.
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
I mean, if you hadn't, though, you might still be on Renok. So let's try that.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Yeah.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
Again, I mean, like, I know I've been very Paragon-y lately, but especially with these guys, invading was a mistake. This was like, can we survive the Reapers first and, again, worry about the rest later?
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
Maybe.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy's stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes. Cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
Yeah, and then you guys need to get out of there. You were already likely not going to be doing well against the Geth. And now with the Reaper's help, you guys are just going to be annihilated, it seems like.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Tali'Zorah Vast Normandy, reporting for duty.
Yay!
Glad you could make it, Tali.
And she's an Admiral!
Admirals, already a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
No, I mean, like, yeah, I came for the fleet. Like, let's be realistic. We did. But I would have come anyway if I knew Tali was here.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
Yeah.
After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an Admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tali.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the Admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
Priority Geth Dreadnought. What else? What else? What else? Tali'Zorah Codex updated. Are they like on my ship now? Trainer Tali Admiral Raan. No. Seems like that's it, but oh, well, we're definitely going to look at my journal, my codex, and talk to everybody again, including Tali and the Admiral as well, before we go and do our next main mission. But that is going to have to be for Wednesday because I am definitely at time for today. So Wednesday, we're going to do all the things I just said, so I don't repeat myself. And as usual, we'll go from there. But as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Wednesday with another new Mass Effect 3 video.